Go ahead, Sophia. You can grab your notebook. I started the video, okay? I have a notebook here if you need to, okay? Whatever you want. Ready? Right. We might not need the notebook. I'll have it here just in case. Oh, there it is. Silly. Right behind my laptop. Hold on. All right. So, how was your day? What'd you do yesterday? I know we just met yesterday, so there's not too much to. Nice. You had a sleepover? Where? At your house or their house?
There.
Nice. How was that? Nice. So these are the ends. Okay. So I have some of our vocabulary from our session yesterday, and we're going to do a little practice, right? So I'm going to ask you some of these words, and I want you to tell me a synonym, okay, for the first, and then we'll do a couple antonyms. Do we remember? What is a synonym?
It's something that's similar.
Yeah, a word that's similar. How about an antonym?
It's something that is the opposite.
You got it. Good. So I'm going to ask you some vocab words and to give me a synonym for it, and then we'll do antonyms, okay? So can you give me a synonym to, say, a synonym to beautiful? Like, this flower is so beautiful.
Pretty.
Good. How about a synonym to like? Like, I really like this ice cream.
Love.
Okay, good. How about wrong? Synonym for wrong. It's a little trickier. Think of another word that still means wrong, right? Something similar.
Not right.
Okay, not right.
Incorrect.
Good, that's 5. There you go. Incorrect. All right, one more. What about what about the word fix? So another word for fix.
Fix.
If you fix something, right? What's another way we could say that?
Fix.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, an antonym or synonym?
Synonym.
Synonym.
How about, yeah, go ahead. 1 minute. 1 minute. How about we could try a different one? How about, you got it?
Fix and
Okay. How about try gift? What's another word for a gift?
puzzle.
Yeah, nice. For fix, we could have said repair. You ever heard that word? To repair something? To fix it, right? It has the same meaning. Good. Alrighty. How about antonyms? Ready for some antonyms? All right. Give me an antonym for hot. So remember, now we're doing an antonym. So yeah, good job. How about for sweet?
Spicy.
Good. That's good. How about for wrong?
Right.
Uh-huh. What about quick?
Slow.
And empty?
Full.
One more.
Do these yesterday.
Yeah, you're remembering these better. I think it's easier for you to do the opposite than finding similar. That's
Yeah.
great. That's cool. What about, let me give you a challenging one. So an antonym for,
Are we gonna do the last page?
an antonym for shrink.
Shrink? Get bigger?
Yeah, right, get bigger. What's a word for that? Something gets bigger.
Huge.
No, but it's like a verb, right? It's shrinking, or what else can it do?
Um,
It's okay to get bigger, right? What they had here, expand or grow, even I would have accepted, right? To shrink or grow. Grow is the opposite of shrinking. Awesome.
Because are we gonna do the other paper of that one?
What do you mean?
Like this one that we did yesterday? It was like there was one more paper.
That was just a further level. So no, that's okay. We got up to the level. So these are like higher grades usually. So you did a really, really good job. Being in 3rd grade, getting up to a level 5 for language is really, really good. So your vocabulary is awesome. So, but we are going to keep working some more on vocab, okay? All right. And vocabulary is super important for your writing, right? That's what our overall goal is, to get you better writing for 3rd grade, right? So vocab is an important part of writing. Okie doke. All right. So I want to go through our synonyms that we did yesterday, and we're going to review the ones that we didn't get correct, okay? So we can just build off of that. So let's start with synonyms. So over here, the first one that you got, and I think you would have got this one, right? So wrong, right? Wrong. You chose this word, but this word is loose, right? Not lose.
I thought it was loose.
That's okay. So, right. So wrong and lose, even if it was lose, it's not the exact same. I get where your thinking is, but this word right here, what's this word?
Incorrect.
Right. Incorrect means that it was
wrong.
Right. So they're very similar, right? They have the same definition. Whereas losing doesn't mean that you're wrong. It just means that you lost or you didn't win. Okay. What would the antonym be for lose?
Win.
Win, right? Good job. All right. Down here, we said perhaps. So for perhaps, you put strange. So instead for perhaps, do you know what that word means? Perhaps. Like I might say, perhaps we may go in the pool today, right? Or perhaps
This one?
you might like the new ice cream we have. So that maybe, right? Maybe we'll go in the pool today, or you maybe will like this new ice cream. Okay? It's almost like you want to be able to replace.
I might go to the park.
Yeah. Perhaps you might go to the park, right? Yeah, you got it. So
maybe I might go to the
exactly, you'll be able to replace that word and the sentence is still the same or makes sense, right? But can I say, strange, I might go to the pool, or strange, right? Strange, you'll like this ice cream. No, doesn't make sense. That's not the same definition or synonym for that word. Cool. Let's look at this next one. Quarrel. Okay, quarrel. Now this is a trickier word. This is a more advanced vocab word. Okay. So you said wander, and that was just a guess, right? So quarrel means to like gather together, right? So this says grab. Grab would be our synonym. Quarrel, to grab it. Okay. Let's see. And over here we put gloomy. For gloomy, you put creature. So when we're thinking gloomy, we think dreary. That's the word. Gloomy, like what was I thinking? Gloomy, like have you ever heard of the word gloomy? You're a Harry Potter fan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Harry Potter movies are set in a gloomy atmosphere. It's like dark, wet, and like, like that, gloomy. So dreary would be a synonym. And then down here we had a couple. Toil. Toil is one of those other advanced vocab words, and the synonym would be to work, right? To toil, to work. Let's say. And then the last one you said for to continue, right? Continue. You just didn't know. You know what continue means, right? What does continue mean? Give me an example.
Like, keep going.
Good, right? So what the vocab word that you didn't know was this one here, persevere. You know what continue means, to keep going. That is absolutely correct. Persevere means the same thing, to keep going, to push through, right? When I think persevere, I think push through. Persevere, push through. If you want to think, that is an awesome word to use in your writing, persevere, right? Like for an example, you can write about a time where you were struggling to get up a rock climbing wall and you persevered and got to the top, right? You pushed through.
Yeah, one time I was at a rock climbing wall, and I was trying to get to the top of it. It was so hard to get up there, and then I just went, and I barely almost touched it.
You persevered. You did it. You got through it.
And the hardest one, and it was so hard to reach the roof, but I still stretched my foot and I still got to the roof.
Good job. That's awesome. All right, let's do some antonym practice and review, and then we'll move on to some new stuff. Sounds good? All right. And last time we only did a 5-minute break, so you did awesome then during that whole hour. So today, I'll let you know when we can take our first break, okay? Because I know yesterday we pushed through almost the whole hour without going on a break. I'll remember to do a break. Cool? All right. So, all right, we did good on the first page. Here we go. So over here, now remember we're talking about antonyms, okay? And what does that mean?
Opposite.
So when we're saying here, we said certain. Do you know what that means? Certain.
Certain.
I was certain I would get an A on the test. What does that mean?
Well,
certain. What do you think? Or she was certain she didn't want to go on that ride. She was she was sure, right? She did not want to go. She was sure about it. She was certain. So the opposite, yeah, you got it. The opposite of being sure or certain is to be in doubt, right? You doubt it. You're not quite sure. That would not be being certain. We also did here despair. So despair, do you know what that word means? It's okay if you don't. Despair. So if you are in despair, right, you have no hope, you are very sad and you're pushed back, held back from doing things that you think you can't do. So the opposite of despair would be hope, right? Because when you have hope, you think that you can do things, or you are looking towards the positive, whereas in despair you're usually thinking more negatively. Just pay attention to me, okay? For this one, we had confident. Confident. You know what that means? I think you know that word.
Like, I can do this.
Yeah, you got it. That's confident. So what do you think is the opposite of confidence? What did we say?
Insecure.
Do you know what insecure means? So when you're insecure, it means like you're worried about something, right? You're not sure of it. You're insecure about yourself, maybe, or a choice that you made. You're rethinking it.
Means that like good, like you're not overthinking and you're excited.
Insecure. Insecure means that secure and insecure, right? You're saying, yeah, secure, right? You're secure with yourself. You are sure with yourself. Insecure, and that would be another synonym for confident, right? Secure, confident. You're certain in what you're doing, right? Those are all synonyms. So the opposite of that would be insecure. You're not certain of how you feel, right? or a choice that you made. A couple more. Over here, we say poverty. So poverty, like we like to think, some people live in poverty. They don't have a lot of things to them. They don't have money, right? Poverty means that you are without money. The opposite of that would be wealth, right? Wealth is when you have a lot of something, right? You have an utmost amount of money or food or whatever it is. You have wealth. It's the opposite of poverty. Over here we have rejected. Do you know what that means?
Yeah.
If you get rejected from a ride.
It means you can't go.
Yeah, but you can't go. So what was the opposite? We have related, special, interested, or accepted.
Related.
It would be accepted, right? Related was the one that you thought it was. So it's going to be accepted, right? That's okay. Rejected. You are not allowed, right? So the opposite would be being accepted. Do you know what that word means? Accepted?
Yeah, like allowed.
Yeah, right? Like allowed. And then rejected means not allowed. All right, let's see. We had one last one. And for abundance. So do you know what that word means? That's a good word to learn. Abundance. I had an abundance of toys. Right? I had an abundance of food. It means you had a lot. So we were doing our antonyms here, and we said scarce, right? Scarce means you don't have a lot. It's very minimal, scarce, right? They had moved out of their home, so the toys remaining in the room was scarce, okay? Not a lot. Opposite of abundance, which means a lot, okay? All right. You ready to move on to some extra practice? Yeah? Awesome. All right. All right. Did you want to take a break now? We're at 17 minutes around. You do? Okay. Why don't we do that before we get into our assessment, because it might take a little bit of time. Do you want to start your 5-minute break?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
And then once you get back, we'll jump right into the assessment, okay? Nice. You have your snack here? And reviewing your writing. You excited to get back to school?
Yeah.
I know, I bet. 3rd grade's gonna be awesome. You're definitely gonna get into some writing. That's like when you start building paragraphs and all that fun stuff.
The first week, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or second week. Wait, is this the 3rd or 4th?
This is our 2nd. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Well, like the 2nd day, I think we did.
Yes. This will be our 4th time meeting for our tutoring, for our clinical session. And then you're going on vacation the end of August, right? So we're gonna have to start doubling up soon. You ready? I know you have camp next week too, so we'll work it out. We'll work out our time to make sure we make some tutoring fun and things. I know you like doing these assessments, which helps. It's really cool. You like doing tests? And like these, you're not getting graded or anything, right? So it's really just for fun and to learn. You're looking at the computer.
He has it upside down.
Oh yeah, I have like the backdrop with pencils and markers.
It's upside down.
Some of them, yeah.
Yeah, I got
Very convenient doing tutoring at your house, right? Oh, careful. OMG, that's gonna spill. I don't think Mom would be crazy about water on the floor. We'd have to mop it up. You're able to go in the pool this week? Nice.
the day before yesterday, I think.
Nice. That's awesome. All right, I think our 5 minutes is up. You ready to get back into it? You want to have the one last cookie? Go for it.
And for the other break, I'll have this.
So I'm going to tell you the directions for this first, so you can finish that up. Sounds okay? All right, so. All right, so we're going to do 2 different things. They're very similar, or we might do 3. We'll see. I have a couple of different assessments here that I wanted to see which one I'd rather pick. But I really do want to see how you do on this one. So this is our morphology assessment with the derivational, right? Derivational morphemes. Okay, so it's a lot of big words. What it means when we talk about morphology, you ever heard of something morphing into something different? Like if you're talking about an alien or a zombie, zombies morph into a different version. It changes, right? We're morphing into something different. So here, when we talk about morphology, that's like the act of us changing words or adding onto words to change them, okay? So the example we have here is before our test on Friday, we will have a pre-test, right? So the word that we're morphing is test. The word test. So the morph of the word would be pre-test. Pre. Does the P-R-E, pre, does that mean anything on its own? If I say pre. No, right? You have to add a word onto it. That's the morph. Pre is the morph. You have to add pre-test, right? Then you know it's a test before the actual test. We can look at this next one. I'll give you another example before we start. If you say sad, right? And you want to say, or let me do different. Okay, if I say the word visit, right? I say the word visit and I want to morph it into something different. And we go, have I ever been to the pool? You. Okay, so we want to say, I want to blank the pool again, right? So how can we morph the word visit? What can we add at the beginning?
I want you to go.
What do you think? What can we add to like change the word visit?
Revisit.
Yeah, good job. High five. That was awesome. Revisit, right? You want to revisit something. It means you've already been there before. You change that word a little bit to give the sentence a little context. Great job. So there's some sentences here that you're going to want to practice or that you're going to have to read and answer the morph of the word, okay? So you ready? I want you to read them, okay? And then you're going to write the word there. Now, our morphs in a word can be things like pre or re or un, right? Have you ever heard somebody say undone, right? They are undone. Your shoes are undone, right? They're not tied up, right? But if I say un without the word done attached to it, un doesn't mean anything. Okay? Well, it's a pretext, right? It's a prefix. It goes on the beginning of a word. It has its own little meaning, but without a word attached to it, it's not a real word. Okay? So take a look here. You're going to read this. So the word we're morphing is happy. Okay? So we want to change this word. Read this here.
A person who is not happy is.
Now remember, we want to keep the word happy in there, but add a prefix to it. Not happy is two words, right? Two independent words. Unhappy. Good job. Unhappy. That's exactly it. Unhappy. Good. Does mean anything on its own? But if I say unhappy, you know it means he's not happy, right? Good job. Do. Do is our next word. Read it.
If you're asked to do your assignment again, the teacher would ask you to redo it.
Yeah, good job. Write it down. Awesome. Redo it. Same thing. Is the R-E, what does that spell? Re. Is re a word on its own? No, it's a prefix. You have to add a word. Redo, right? Now it's a word. Redo means you have to do it again. Go ahead, number 3.
Obey. Someone does not obey the rules would.
You know this one?
Does not obey the rules would. That's the word. It has to have the word not obey.
It can't be right. It can't be not right. That's what it means, but it's a prefix, right? Not the word not. It has to be a little prefix that you add on to the word obey. So if somebody's not obeying the rules, they are. It's okay if you don't know it.
They're not obeying the rules. They go to jail.
Okay, so this one would be disobey. You ever heard that? Disobey, right? You disobey the orders. Now here, this word is complete. Go ahead and read it.
His paper was not complete. Therefore, it is not complete.
Right. What's another word? What can we add to before the word complete to change it? Not incomplete.
Complete.
If your teacher says you have work that's not complete, what is it called?
Not done.
Anything else?
Finished.
Now remember, it's just a prefix to the beginning of the word complete. So it's something complete. It's not discomplete or incomplete.
The paper was not complete. Therefore, it is not complete.
Okay, so we don't know this one? I know you'll know the word when I tell you. We say it all the time in school. You have blank work.
You have more
Something complete work.
complete.
No.
Have to
All right, so it's incomplete, right? You have incomplete work.
complete.
Incomplete work. Okay, it's not completed. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. So can we pick our head up, please? Thank you, and push in the chair. I want us to be focused so we do your best work, right? Because that's the whole point. We don't want to do this and have it not be accurate. We want you to show your best work so we know exactly where you are. Cool? All right. So for here, we're going to change to a noun, okay? So a person who teaches is a, right? So we're changing, yeah, you got it. We're changing the verb, right? Teaches to a noun. What did you say? A person who teaches is a good teacher. Go ahead.
I'm going to do it by myself.
Yes. Good. Read the next one.
A person who protects
Practices biology.
is a scientist.
No, so remember, it keeps this, you got it. It keeps this word.
Biologist.
Yes, biologist. You got it. Good job. Awesome. That was a tough one. IST. Good. Kind. Read it.
A person that is kind showed.
Hold on. Read it. Slow down.
A person who was kind showed much blank than her when she picked up his book. So much kindness.
Good job, right? That's now we changed the verb to a noun. Kindness. Good. Store. Read it.
For the place to store something is in container. The place to store something has can have the word store.
You got it.
Is a store.
Good job. Storage. Awesome. A storage container. You got it. Good. Awesome. Help.
A person who likes to help others is a helpful person.
Okay, that would also work, but since it doesn't have person, is a
helpful.
No.
Person. Is a person.
You got this. It's in there. These are like trick questions. Is a
person who likes to help others is a
like read this one again.
A person who teaches is a teacher.
So what's this?
A person who loves to help others is a helper.
Yeah, there you go, a helper. Right, they're a helper. They like to help others. Good. This is create.
He will create a model. When he's done, it will be his own creation.
Nice job, creation. Nice. All right, so here, yes, we're changing to an adjective. Do you know what an adjective means? What does it mean? So an adjective is a word that describes something. It's a describing word, right? Like beautiful or pink or tall and strong. Those are adjectives that are describing words. So here it says, what's this word?
Which word? Nature. A person who enjoys nature wants to be in the nature environment.
Not nature. We have to switch the word, right? And make it an adjective, something that describes it.
And be in the beautiful.
It's okay. So this one would be natural, right? The natural environment changes. I'm gonna turn on the light. How about this word?
Okay. He took great care with his house plants. He was very great care with his helpmates. He was very nice.
Now remember, we're keeping this word, honey. He
So
took.
careful.
Yes, good job. He took great care of his houseplants. He was very
Very,
good. Write it down
well.
on the line.
We skipped up here.
No, it's because we didn't get that one.
X.
All right, ready? 13. Week. Go ahead, read it.
I go to the soccer practice every week. We have weekends. Week
If you go to soccer practice every week, you have practice.
every week.
Not every week. We need to just keep one word. To morph, it changes the word, but it keeps it as one word. I go to soccer practice every week. We have blank soccer practice. Can you pick your head up, honey?
We have
You don't know this one? No? All right, so it's weekly.
I knew what it was.
I know, I think we need to get a little bit more focused, okay, honey? Keep our head up, sit up straight, please. Because I think you know these. And we're skipping them because I know you could do strong. I know you could be stronger, okay? Let's pick our head up, shake it off a little bit. Did you sleep okay yesterday? Yeah, you did. Okay. All right. How about this?
There are 5 people in line. I am
This one's a little tricky. It changes the word quite a bit.
the 5th.
Good job. You got it. The 5th person. Perfect. Nice. Good job. This one here.
Rain. Today it will rain. Today will be a rainy.
Nice job. Awesome. You got it. There you go. See, girl? See what happens when you pick up your head and push through and persevere?
Slow. He walks very slow.
Nice job. Now this is an adverb, right? An adverb. We're telling how the verb is being done. So slow, slowly, right? If you were, let's think. If you were running fast, you were fastly running, right? You were adding on to the verb to tell us how it was being done.
He was happy to help. He happily helped his teacher.
Good job. Awesome. Nice.
Oh, wait, I don't have to.
Yeah, good job. And then you have this one.
Clock. You turn around in the direction of the clock. Turn it around in the direction of the clock. Turned around. He turned.
So you sometimes hear this when people are going in the direction of the clock. You are turning.
Oh, going in circles.
Not circles. Remember, we keep the word clock in it.
Clockwise.
Good, you got it. Clockwise. Good job. You're turning clockwise. You're going the way of a clock. Good job. Awesome. That was awesome. 2 more. Quiz.
Tomorrow is a quiz. Today will be a quiz. I have to have the word quiz on it.
Hold on, let me see. Change to verbs. I mean, I would exit out this. So today we will
be quizzing each other to pick.
Good job. You got it.
Quizzing each other.
You got it. Good job. Awesome.
Okay.
Nice work. Good job. Awesome.
Accessory. Her necklace is an accessory. She means at least
So remember, we have to keep this word. This word.
Accessorize.
High five. Nice job. Look at you and your vocab. Accessorize. Good job. Awesome work. That was really, really good. All right. So I'm going to hold this off to the side. We have like 35 minutes, okay? So we're almost halfway through. Or we're just about halfway. Cool? Let's do one other assessment, and then we could take like a quick 2 to 3 minute break, bathroom break or something. Sound okay? All right. Would you like to do something a little similar to that one? Or gonna do something a little different? Do something like this? We can do this one. All right, let's do it. All right, so we are gonna do a VRT, which is called a vocabulary recognition task. So we have a bunch of words here, okay? It says circle the words you recognize and know what they mean, okay? So you're gonna read through, circle the words that you recognize and know the meaning of. Some words are real, others are not, right? So there's gonna be some words in here that are gonna trick you that aren't real words. This will help us understand what you already know before we learn some more, okay? So this is gonna help us with our vocab, and then we can add on to the vocabulary for your writing. After we do this, we're going to come over here and categorize these words, okay? So let's start here.
I know already. So circle the ones I know.
And you can give me a definition.
Insect.
So what is the definition of that?
Bug.
A bug, sure.
Temperature. Hot or cold. Volcano. Lava.
But give me a definition. What is a volcano?
It's hard rocks made with magma and lava.
Nice, good.
No. Black. No. Organize. Stuff looks like nice.
What does that mean to organize?
It puts stuff where they belong.
Good job, that's perfect.
Smart. Nope. Oh, nope. Reduce, like the garbage. Reduce, recycle.
Reduce, what does that mean though? To reduce something. Oh, you okay? You can grab it. Go ahead. What does it mean to reduce something?
Reduce. Reuse something?
Not necessarily. So think about it outside of the like trash and recycling. Reduce. If you want to reduce something. Okay, so reduce to make smaller or to reduce it, like to take away from it. Okay? Reduce, when we talk about reducing garbage, talking about using less, right? Reducing the amount of garbage we have.
Thank you. No.
Good.
Busted. No.
Good.
Plant in outer space, and then that people don't live.
Good, right?
Planes that people don't
Good job, you got it.
Like Earth is a
Perfect. You can circle that one.
predator. And shark is a predator.
What does it mean to be a predator?
Like you, like bite and eat like different.
Yeah, right? Good job.
Like you see with a shark and a fish. A shark is a predator to the fish.
Good job. Perfect.
No, fragile. That says this cup of glass right here is fragile.
Why?
Well, it's made out of glass and no shatter.
Good job, right? It's very fragile. It'll break easily. Good.
Observe. I forgot what
Okay. So to observe means, yeah. So observe means to like watch what people are doing. You're observing, right? Good. This one.
Solution. Find a solution to like the test. So like you figure out something.
Good job. Good.
Energy. Some cars run on energy. Batteries.
Okay. Good. That's fine.
Cycle. There's cycles. Like I don't know how to explain.
I like what you're doing. Your pencil, right? What is that? What is that?
To recycle.
recycle, you're going like this with your pencil. What does it mean? Or not cycle. What you're doing this with your pencil. What does that mean when you're doing that?
Like stuff is like the recycle box. Like that circle.
So you're thinking about the recycle mark?
This one.
Yeah, I know what you mean. So, okay. So when we talk cycle, right? It means that it's going around, right? We're going through a cycle. So hold on, honey, because that's recycle, right? It's going in a circle because you're using things again and again. Okay, but that's recycle is different from cycle. A cycle, you can have like the cycle of water, right? When we have rain in the clouds, that it drops down into the ocean and then it evaporates and it goes back into the clouds. It's a cycle, right?
Yeah.
It goes back and around. Okay? What's this word?
Habitat.
Good.
Where like animals live.
Good job.
Describe something like that. There, I have a flower that's pink.
Okay. So describe, what does it mean?
Pink flower.
What does it mean?
It means like you like tell somebody like what it's about or like what it is. Because if you like told somebody I just have a flower, and then they would ask you like, what type color flower?
Good job. Describing it, right? Explaining the types or whatever. Good job. Good.
Compare. Let's say somebody has a pink flower.
So try to give me the definition, not so much of an example, if you can.
So
Compare something. What does it mean?
somebody has one thing and somebody has the other thing. They look the same kind of, and then like it's like the same. It looks the same, and that's like how compare. Yeah.
Good.
Green pencil and another.
Good. You basically said it, right? You look at things and see how they are similar, right?
Yeah.
How they are alike. Okay.
And then you look at them, they might be alike, and then you can compare them. Good. Surface. Instead of underwater, it's a surface.
So, and that's an example, which is so good. I want you to give me a definition if you can. What does it mean on the surface?
Surface is a type of, like, it's a land.
No, not necessarily, not always. The surface.
It's above the water.
Okay, that's an example. So the surface, right, is the top of something or where it meets. The surface of this cup, right, is up here. Or the surface of a cube, right? There's a bunch of surfaces of the cube. It's around it. You're thinking of like a pool or a beach. The surface is above the water on top of. Okay. How about this one? Good.
Fiction means like someplace fake.
Good job.
Yeah.
Good. Fiction, right? It is fake. Nice. Awesome. Really good job on this. Hold on one second. One second. I'm so sorry. You can have that one, sure. I'm so sorry. One second. So here, we're going to put these into categories, okay? So there's a bunch of words that we're going to put into categories, right? So the categories we have are science, action words, and reading words, okay? So we're going to look through these words, each one at a time, and then I want you to write the words in which category they belong to. Sounds good? Do you want to write them on the lines, or I can make you like a little chart down here? The lines are good? Perfect. All right, go for it. So this is the VRT concept web. We have room down here if she wanted to do a web, but she prefers to write on the line, right? All right, let's do it. So we're going to look through each of these. And remember, you have 3 categories, so you have to think, where do these words land, right? We're organizing them. Is it a science word, an action word, or a reading word? Go ahead.
Insect. Science.
Good.
So all the ones that are circled, I did.
So we said there was also some words that you knew were real words, but we didn't know so like
we do.
This word also we skipped, right? This erupt.
Oh yeah, it means like volcano, like something explodes.
Good job, right? We missed that one the first time. Erupt it means just explode. Good job. And then reduce.
So
Those you got. Sure. That was also not a regular word. Observe, right? We didn't get. Cycle. And surface, right? This was not a real word, not a real word.
Not real word.
We had a couple. That was awesome. I'm super glad that you recognized what was real and not. Okay, there was just a couple that we need to work on the definitions for. Okay. So insect, where does that go? Which category?
Science.
Perfect.
Temperature.
What do you think?
Science.
Good.
Volcano. Science.
Nice.
Organized. Action.
Good job. You got it. Awesome. Got it? Go ahead. You can do your next word.
Erupt. Science.
Think about it. Think about your categories, right? Right, good. It's an action word. It's a verb. Erupt. Thank you.
Planet. Science.
Nice.
Predator. Science.
Mhm.
Fragile. Action.
That one. That's so I mean, that might be a little hard one. I would say because it is.
Or science.
Yeah, I would say it's more in the science because it's like describing an object, right? And in science, we look into everything always. So it's not necessarily an action word. That's how I would know it doesn't go, because fragile is not an action. It's really like an adjective. You know, it tells us about the item. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more words.
Solution.
So this one, I was thinking, what do you think? Right, you could do like solution. Yeah, so I think it's up to you. Science or reading would be acceptable.
Reading, since I haven't done that.
Yep. Right, in reading, we like to find the problem and the solution. I would just leave it in one for now. It's okay.
Energy.
Good. No.
Science.
Good. Energy, right? We're talking science.
There's a lot of science and
yeah.
And then this one and this one.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, look, first place, third. Energy.
Good.
Cycle. Cycle. think we skipped reduce.
Did we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Reduce, I think it's science.
So think about that one, right? Reduce.
Oh, yeah.
You're doing something. You're
Action.
reducing it. Yeah, it's an action word. Good job. Reduce, right? If I say, can you reduce the items on the shelf, right? It means that you're making less. Good. And how many more? Let's see where we are. These two at the bottom.
Let's see. No, I need to do
habitat.
habitat.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. I'm gonna skip this one.
Oh yeah.
1,
Go ahead.
2, 3, 4. I'm gonna do surface, so I don't skip.
Okay.
Surface, I think is science.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, reading's not getting a lot.
Keep going.
Compare, I learned in reading.
Good job, right?
And
We'll compare.
fiction, I did too.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh no, these two are tied. Did I do
All right, you did all of them, right?
I don't know. Did I do habitat? No.
Okay. We're gonna have a taco.
Tied.
Nice.
First place science, and these two are tied, so we'll do second, first, and this.
Awesome. You did a really great job. Perfect. All right. You please. We have like 20 minutes left, okay? If you'd like to take a 2-minute break, do you need to use the bathroom?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go do that now, and then we'll finish up our session. Cool?
Mm-hmm.
All right, go for it. Ready? All right, let's finish up, okay? We have 15 minutes. Sound good? That should take us through this last assessment. I think this is a cool one. So this is our morphology assessment in the inflection morphemes, okay? So I'm going to read the directions to you. I am going to have you read these, and you're going to respond orally to me so I can hear you say the words, okay? And then you're going to write down the correct answers, okay? You're going to fill in the blanks by adding suffixes, okay? So that's at the end of your word, right? If you have, I have a dog, I used to have 2 dogs, right? It would be the suffix is that S at the end. It changes the word a little bit, but not the whole meaning, okay? So our example that it gives us is, I have a dog. I used to have 2 dogs,
Yeah.
right? With an S, it doesn't change the meaning, but it changed the meaning a little bit, right? It means that there was more than one
Yeah,
dog.
more than one, but
Okay.
it doesn't change the word.
You got it. So I want you to add suffixes to these words here. Sometimes when we add a suffix, it's to change the amount, right? To add plural. Sometimes we add an S to tell us that it belongs to us, right? A possessive. Or sometimes we use the S to change it to a past tense, right? We played we play now, we played earlier, right? Okay, so let's move here. Ready?
Mhm. Sam has one cat. Anna has two more
Two more what?
cats.
Good job.
It's 4.
Good. Keep going.
Nadia har nog bara funkat för när jag slöt prova. I took playing in the field. I went to brush the cleaning. Now they're at it. Out in the bushes.
Can you say that out loud for me?
Box.
Good job.
I ate one dish of ice cream. My dad was hungry, and I ate it. I ate one dish of ice cream. My dad was hungry and ate 2 dishes of ice cream.
Good job.
But this time it's an E.
Nice job. Really good. The
I
spelling.
picked up one leaf from the ground. Then I picked up a pile of leaves.
Good job. Awesome.
My sister has a fish. My sister's fish is a goldfish. My sister's
Good job. And how do we write that?
apostrophe.
Good job. Apostrophe S, right? That shows it's a possessive noun. Who it belongs to.
My dog has a collar. My dog's collar is red. Mr. and Mrs. Garcia invited me to their house. I'm going to Mrs. and Mr. Garcia's. Mr. and Miss. Mr. and Mr. and Mrs. Garcia. Yesterday, Max played with his truck.
What is this here that you wrote, honey?
Mr. and Mrs. Garcia's house. I'm going to Mr. and Mrs.
So this one we would put minus because. So Mr. and Mrs. Garcia invited me to their house. I am going to the Garcia's house. Okay. It's okay.
Yesterday, Max played with his truck.
Good job. Played. Good. Yesterday he played. Nice job.
Now he wants to play with his drum.
job.
Sometimes he plays the piano.
Nice. You see how we can add those suffixes and change the when it's happening? Yeah.
I think you're supposed to add one thing.
It's okay. Here.
Yesterday she ate beans. No, she eats.
Yesterday she. Sometimes the word changes. So what did you say? Good job. Yesterday she ate beans. Good job.
Right now she's eating. She always eats.
Good job. She has never.
Ate.
Good.
Ate.
Oh, well, this one. So that she has never. It's not ate. She has never.
Tried.
No, it has to be eat something, right?
Eat.
A suffix that you add to.
Eat.
She has never eat beets before?
She has never ate.
Ate is the past tense, but for this one, it would be eaten. She has never eaten beets before. Go ahead.
When we are comparing size, a softball is so small, a baseball is so big. Or a softball is small, the golf ball is the smallest. Oh, a baseball is.
When we are comparing, honey, slow down and read the sentence, okay?
When we are comparing size, a softball is small, a baseball is smaller.
Good job, you got it. Smaller.
A softball is the smallest.
Nice job. Perfect.
Yeah.
There you go. You got it. Nice. Nice work.
Anything else?
Just 2 you missed. That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Really nice job here. Okay, we have like 7 minutes. You can. You can do that while you do your writing task. Okay, so I printed out a worksheet for you today to finish up for some practice since we did a lot of assessments. You're going to choose 2 or more of the vocab words that we've learned. Okay, so these are a lot of vocab words you learned today. You can use 2 or more of them. I want you to write the word and then give me a sentence using the word. Sounds okay? Do you want to use one of these for reference? Okay, there you go. I'm going to just write some notes, okay, so I don't forget about our sentence. Yep, you can write on here. So write the words that you want to use, and then you can, if you have time for this, we can, but just focus on your first 2 and then writing sentences. Those. Okay, good. Try to challenge yourself. Pick a word that you maybe don't know so much, okay?
I don't know which word I don't know.
Maybe it'll be on one of these, like the higher levels.
Oh my. I'm gonna do this
It
word.
doesn't have to be a word you don't know, but more of a challenging word. You could do that for the first one, it's fine. I want you to pick a more challenging one for your next sentence, okay?
See, I have it.
Just scanning all of our work.
Should I grade it?
Yeah. So I can keep all of our work just in case we lose the actual papers. You did awesome today. Really, really hard work. It's awesome. Right. Doing okay? Just have 3 minutes. You're all done? Let's see. Today's the 25th. 25, 25. There you go.
Good.
Right.
Stop.
Nice job. Good job. I like the heal, right? I am sick, so I have to heal. Good job. Awesome. Really nice work this week.
And I wrote the bonus though.
Good job. All right, so yeah, these back in. What is something you're looking forward to next week? So I can write it down. Anything you liked from this week that we should bring into next week, or
This one.
you like what the synonym and
Those ones and this one.
what did you like about these?
This, I like these. This one. Or this one.
The fill in the blank?
Yeah.
You like fill in the blank? Cool. The morphology. That was fun.
Fun and
That's awesome.
writing the answers down.
You like more of a writing rather than reading?
Yeah.
Sounds good. I'll try to incorporate that. All right. Let's see. Tell me just a little bit more about what you enjoyed about today and our last session.
Our last
Mhm.
yesterday. Yesterday I like how we did those ones too, and I tried to go to the highest level.
I love it.
And I like when you say you read it to me and say how I read it to myself, and we did two different ways.
Okay, cool. I like that. Yeah, it seems like you like a challenge.
Yeah.
That's definitely a good thing. It's good to challenge yourself. That's how you grow.
Yeah.
Right?
I love challenges.
It's cool. Gotta work your brain so it grows.
Yeah, my brain.
Awesome. All right, I think we can end it here. Thank you so much. I'm going to end our recording.